Shorty's feeling me, it be like that. I say hello when she say hi back. I'm on the right track. I give it to her, then say I'll be right back. You be chasing them, I'm replacing them, making them make the face when I'm smashing you, having dates with them. They do what I say, you be saving them, you be hating because I'm that nigga, I have my way with them. Check my record, I never been a hater. I don't wanna, but nigga, you could date her. I say hi, bye, and see you later, but she steer me up and down like an escalator. 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 She steer me up and down like an escalator. All these bitches, they be wanting my time. She be wanting to fuck when I'm wanting to grind. You tell a hoe to stay, cause you wanting to dime. I tell a hoe to go, I don't wanna be kind. She's excited just off the sight of me, smiling when she says hi, but be crying when she says bye to me. Yes, sir. She be wildin' when she be with you because you are an official and nigga, you ain't as fly as me. Check my record, I never been a hater. I don't wanna, but nigga, you could date her. I say hi, bye, and see you later, but she steer me up and down like an escalator. 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 She steer me up and down like an escalator. She just want me to blow her back out. She just wants you to put the stack out. Niggas thinking they put the Mac down, but they disrespect the game and put the Mac down. Y'all be hating when she be choosing up. Y'all be acting like losers, ashamed when niggas that do the fuck. You could be a nigga she playin' or be a nigga with game. There's a difference to what she do with us. Check my record, I never been a hater. I don't wanna, but nigga, you could date her. I say hi, bye, and see you later, but she steer me up and down like an escalator. 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 She steer me up and down like an escalator. Yo, what up? What's poppin', what's good? It's your boy, Mr. Locario, the bad boy of the dating game. Shout out to everybody in the chat. I was gonna say that track, y'all just heard that's off my new mixtape coming out. You know what I'm saying? The Locario tape volume 2. So that's gonna be on the shit, you feel me? But shout out to everybody in the chat, man. Shout out to April MC in the building. Hakeem is in the building, monogamous player, Keith Joek, Iceberg S, Renell, what's going on? Surface Dwellers in the building, All About the Benjamins is in the building, Jug Season, Jay Bird, Fabian K is in the building, what's going on? He said send you the track. What up, Johnny Swave was popping, Matthew Gross, Antonio was good, was popping, Denzel King in the building, what's going on? Hold on, let me make sure I got all my shit correct. You saying you're hearing an echo? Is that happening? Or is that just me? Or is that just you? Oh, let me double check. All right, so it looks like everything is good. Let me just make sure all my shit is right. But yeah, we're gonna get it in. So real quick, man, today I'm going to be talking about, and the phone lines are open. If you guys want to call in, 516-387-1224, 516-387-1224 is the phone number. And if you have a question, put a Q in the chat, and we will get to the questions, and we will get that shit cracking. But today, guys, I wanted to talk about how, you can't learn game just by watching videos and reading books. You just can't fucking do it. Let me put on some of this smooth jazz while I spit real quick. You feel me? You put in a little bit of the smooth jazz while I spit. But let's go. Let's get it. And again, if you guys want to call in, 516-387-1224 is the number. 516-387-1224 is the number. If you have a question, put a Q in the chat and we'll get it cracking. Now, here's the thing. Most guys out there on the internet, like you come on YouTube, right? And you watch videos, you read books, you go on programs and stuff like that. And what I want you guys to understand is this, right? Is that you can't really learn this game just off of watching videos, reading books, taking programs and stuff like that. And now this is coming from myself, who is a dating coach who's telling you to buy the books, get the programs and all that other stuff, right? Now, those are essential also because it teaches you certain things that you need to do, right? But what you have to understand is this, is that just reading a book, watching the videos is not enough. What you actually have to do is you got to go out there in the fucking field, go out there in the world and interact with women. Now, there's a few reasons why you have to do this, right? Now, one of the reasons is this, is because no matter how much you watch these YouTube videos or, you know, you listen to a dating coach or some of y'all like pickup artists, whatever it is, right? What you have to understand is that a coach can only teach you so much. There's things that you need to learn on your own that you can only learn on your own through actually interacting with a woman. You understand? You got to go out there and do it. See, the reason why you have to do this is because when you go out there on your own, there's going to be things that you find out about yourself that you didn't know before. Right? This is why, you know, coaching is important, because what happens is that when myself, for example, let's talk about myself. When I coach guys one-on-one, I get to their specific situation, right? Now, what happens is that when I coach these guys one-on-one, we see what is the issue for that particular guy. You understand? Shout out to my dude Miles in the building. Shout out to Miles. So I need to know what's up with that particular guy. So for example, let's say I'm coaching a dude, right? Let's say I'm doing a one-on-one coaching session with like an in-person coaching session with a guy, right? And let's say I take him out to a bar, to a club, to an event, or just in the street to like meet some women, right? Now, let's call this guy Tim. So let's say I'm chilling with Tim, right? And I say, hey, we're gonna go to the spot and talk to some women. Right now, let's say I haven't taught him anything yet. I'm just like, yo, this is the first day. Let's just go out and I just want to see how you interact with women. So now we go out to the bar. There's a lot of hot chicks there. Let's say we're there for like 2 hours. And then for the first hour and a half, Tim he's bullshitting. He's scared to approach any girl. He's nervous. He don't even want to look in the direction of the girls because he's scared to even look at them, right? And then so I help him and muster up the courage to actually just go and talk to just at least one girl before we leave, right? So then Tim goes over it, and after like talking to him for like, you know, half an hour trying to get him to go and talk to a girl, I say, Tim, call on, just see that girl over, you think she's cute, just go over there and say hi. So then Tim goes over and he says hi to the girl. The girl ignores him. She's not really trying to talk to him. And then she walks away. You understand? And now that girl rejected Tim, Tim is feeling upset. He's down. He's pissed off. He's angry. He's frustrated. He's like, Mr. Locario, see, it's all about looks, bro. See, if I was good looking and as fly as you, Mr. Locario, right? Then I get all the girls in the world. Right? So he's going to be upset. He might be frustrated that he got, you know, ignored by that girl, and it took him this long to actually approach a girl. Now, the reason why this is good is because now we know where Tim is at. But guess what? Tim would have necessarily not known exactly where he's at if he wouldn't have went out there to go and try to approach women. You see what I'm saying? So you have to go out there and interact with a woman so you can know where you're at. Now, I could coach another guy, take him out, same situation. Let's call this guy Brian. So I'm chilling with Brian, And he's like, yeah, Miss Locario, I just got, issues. I'll be scared to talk to girls sometimes, yada, yada, yada. So I take him out to the bar. I say, all right, cool, let's go talk to some girls. So Brian, he hesitates for maybe like 5 minutes. He's like, you know what, fuck it, let me go and talk to some chicks. So he goes and talks to one girl. That one girl doesn't want to respond to him, so she walks away. He's like, you know what, that wasn't that bad, like whatever. And then he goes, immediately talks to another girl. And that girl doesn't talk to him. And he's like, man, this is whatever. He goes to talk to the third girl. The third girl talks to him. They're having a conversation. They flirting. Right? So now what Brian understood about himself was that he don't really feel any type of way about getting rejected or a girl not trying to talk to him. He just goes up to the next girl and the next girl. But he wouldn't have known that about himself unless he went outside and did shit. So now the difference between Brian and Tim is that Brian is a little bit more comfortable approaching and talking to women than Tim. You see what I'm saying? But they both realized something about themselves when they went out there and actually did shit. You see what I'm saying? When they actually went out there and did shit. So now, if I'm trying to help Brian and coach him, I'm going to do something different with Brian than I would do with Tim. You understand? So in order for you guys to really, really, really learn this game, you have to get out there because you have to find things out about yourself. You understand? And you're not going to find that out by just watching videos and reading books. Because you can read a book that teaches you or tells you different ways to approach a woman, but until you actually go out there and put yourself out there to approach a woman, you're not going to know how you feel approaching the woman. You're not going to know how you're going to react to rejection. You see what I'm saying? Now, this is the thing. You have so many guys out here who just focus on YouTube, right? They watch a lot of videos on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? They might watch some of my videos or whatever, but this is the thing. This is how I know that dudes aren't really going out like this. Because what happens is there's a lot of guys out there who are watching YouTube videos of content creators who don't really know what they're talking about. And these guys have huge followings. So what you have to understand is that the huge following is because those guys are following someone who isn't even going out there themselves. So what they do is they say goofy shit like, oh, you know what, guys? Don't approach women. Just wait for choosing signals. See, waiting for choosing signals sounds way less, it sounds less scary. But see, only a guy who's not actually going out would tell his followers to wait for choosing signals. So what happens is that you have the blind leading the blind. Because see, a guy who actually goes out to interact with women could never actually take a guy saying, wait for choosing signals seriously. You can't do it. It's impossible. You understand what I'm saying? It'll sound like comedy to them. Like, what? You want me to sit here and just only approach a girl when she's giving me a choosing signal? Are you serious? But see, you would have to have gone outside to realize that sounds like nonsense. But the content creator isn't actually dealing with women like that. And so the consumer, the person who's watching the content, who's also not going outside, is watching the content and taking it as truth. But that's not how shit really goes. So you have to understand that in order for you to really learn, right? Because one half of it is reading the books, one half the other, is reading the books, watching the videos, and all that other stuff. That stuff is good. I don't want you to get it confused that it is not, because that gives you sort of an idea of what you can do, what you can improve on, whatever it is like that. But with that, also, you have to go outside and talk to women. You know what I'm saying? Exactly, Fabian Gates saying non-experienced people leading others to be misinformed. Facts. You feel what I'm saying? That's what happens. But see, if you're going outside and actually out there, you would improve yourself faster, because then you would know who's actually telling you real shit and who's not. See, the reason why a lot of guys on YouTube can get tricked into watching creators who don't really know what the fuck they're talking about is because the person watching the video isn't going outside and doing anything. Because if you go outside and do things, when you go outside and talk to women, when you go to parties, events, clubs, bars, hollering at girls in the street, hitting up chicks online, when you're doing these things, you're going to actually see a different type of world. You understand? Exactly. You said they're basically theory and practice. Well, this is the thing. A lot of these guys, they're talking theory, but what they don't do is they don't put their theory into practice. And so what happens is that when you continue to not put your theory into practice, you don't understand if your theories are actually anything that's going to be correct or anything that's going to stick. But see, guys who have real game, this is why we have the show called Real Game, No Theory, right? Is because once you're actually out there, a guy who has game can recognize another guy who has game. So we're like, okay, well, we see these similar things happening when we're outside. See, there's going to be similar things happening to men who actually have game because they're outside doing this. They're interacting with they're interacting with a lot of different women. So what happens is you start to see similar things. You see what I'm saying? So what happens is you got a lot of dudes following a lot of bullshit from guys who actually aren't out there doing the things that they're saying they're doing. Because if they were doing the things that they say they do, their message will be totally different. That's how I can tell when a person knows what they're saying and when a person doesn't know what they're saying about this game, right? But see, the thing is for you guys, y'all got to get yourselves out there. And see, this is the thing. You have a lot of guys who write books, who come up with programs and stuff, but they're not really out there in the field doing shit with women, right? So what you have to understand is that it's impossible. It's impossible. I'm going to say it again. It is impossible for a person to teach you game if they haven't been out there in the field, if they haven't been outside, if they haven't been dealing with women. They can't do it. Right? So they come up with like all this regurgitated bullshit that they heard other people say and try to spin it and flip it, or they come up with what they think is going to happen, or what they think is going to occur when they're dealing with women, but it's not actually anything that's concrete or anything that is going to really help you because it's not rooted in reality. You understand what I'm saying? It has to be rooted in reality. You see what I mean? But again, if you're not really doing the thing, what happens is that you're not going to be able to teach the thing. So a lot of the guys that you guys watch on YouTube who are supposed dating coaches, content creators talking about, like I saw, I forgot who it was. I don't even want to say it because I know, hey, I'll be on YouTube and I'm like, oh, that was so-and-so that said that. But basically, I saw a video where a dude was talking about how much money you need to date a hot girl or some shit. Think about that. You have a video talking about how much money you need to date hot chicks. I'm gonna say that one more time. A video about how much money you need to have in your bank account. How much money do you need to be making a year? How much money you need in order to date hot chicks. Come on, fam. See, that's all I need to know. If I hear a dude say some shit like that, I already know he has issues getting with women. I already know. I don't even gotta go deep into it. You understand what I'm saying? I don't gotta go deep into it, but that's what I'm talking about. See, when you're out there interacting with women, you would know that that type of shit is bullshit. That's bullshit. Because guys who actually are attractive, guys who actually know how to talk to women, guys who know how to pull women, know that it has nothing to do with your fucking money. You see what I'm saying? Has nothing to do with your money. Nigga, I was just on Clubhouse earlier. I was talking about how when I was in my early 20s, there was a woman that I used to smash. Right? And this woman had a husband. I'm not sure if they were married yet, or I know it was at least a fiance, but it could have been married. I can't remember exactly which one it was. But anyway, and guys, don't do this, what I'm about to say. This is dangerous. I'm just saying that when I was young and stupid, I used to do shit like this. But anyway, long story short, this woman I used to smash who was either engaged or married. Her husband was away on business a lot. I used to come and fuck this woman in her husband's or fiance's bed. You understand? And this is a bad chick. This ain't no regular type of, this, like, she was bad. You understand? Like, physically on point. Like, she kind of looked like, what she reminded me of, if y'all ever seen the movie Cool World with Brad Pitt back in the day, and there was an actress named Kim Basinger, I think it was. She played the cartoon version, but they showed like the real version of her in the movie. But she looked like a young Kim Basinger, like she was bad. You understand what I'm saying? But anyway, her fiance or husband or whatever, that nigga was rich. He was making like 7-figure type nigga. You understand what I mean? He was that dude. Right? So he got her. So the person can say, well, he got all that money, so that's why he got her. Cool. But guess what? I got her and I ain't have no fucking money. I had no money. I had zero. Listen, at the time when that was happening, right? Around that time, I was living in Williamsburg in a small ass apartment. Well, the apartment wasn't small, but I had the smallest room. Ask Miles. Miles had a bigger room than me. Me and Miles living at the spot, and it was two other guys we was living there, so it was a 4-bedroom. And I had the smallest room, right? And I was making shit money. You understand? So I basically had no money. And I'm basically pounding this chick. Matter of fact, she used to buy me shit. And she was probably buying me shit with her husband's money. So this is the thing. If a guy is saying, hey, how much money do you need? Or this is how much money you need to fuck hot chicks. He's not actually wrong. He's just talking from a perspective of a guy who has weak ass game, meaning that he's like the husband. So what's going to happen is that he's the type of guy that can only fuck hot girls with money because they're only going to fuck him because he has money. And then what's going to happen is that a broke dude is going to fuck his girl. That's what's going to happen. The broke dude's going to fuck his girl. But see, this is what I'm saying, where a lot of dudes, they don't got no real game. So what happens is that a lot of you guys are watching videos from dudes who don't really have real game. It's unfortunate. I'm sorry. You understand what I'm saying? I'm sorry. And then those guys are now writing books about game, but they don't got no game. How do you do that? How? I mean, it's sad, bro. It's sad. It's sad. So, and again, don't do what I did. I'm just saying that, like, don't be fucking with these women with husbands and fiancés and boyfriends. I'm just saying, because niggas out here are simps, you know, and you don't want that simp ass energy coming at you. You see what I'm saying? So, what I'm trying to tell you guys is this, is that you got to actually really, really go out there heavy and interact with women. Because a lot of the stuff that I tell you, right? I learned from going out and being with women, interacting with women on a consistent basis, all types of women. You understand? Not just the baddies. Listen, I've been with chicks who are 10s, 9s, 8s, 7s, 6s, and a few girls I would consider like 5s, and some girls I would consider even like 4s, but they had a fat ass. You understand what I'm saying? So I was like, listen, this girl ain't all that, but the ass is crazy, bro. It's fucking crazy. And the crazy part is that sometimes I smash those 4s and the pussy was fire, nigga. Y'all said any ones? I'm trying to think, did I ever smash any ones? Certified Terry said, can you ask a question? Yeah, if you have a question, put a Q in the chat if you want to ask a question. And I'm going to get to that. I'm trying to think, did I ever smash a chick that I thought it was a 1? I'm really trying to think now. Like, I thought she was just like, I don't know, man. I'm trying to think because, you know, this is the funny part. There's certain girls where I could smash, she gotta pass the dick test. Meaning, like, there's been like parties I've been at, events I've been at, where I'm checking out a girl. I'm not really that attracted to her physically, but I might start talking to her and we talking and shit, and I'm looking at her and she's starting to look a little bit better because of the shit she's saying. And I'm looking at the thighs. I'm like, the thighs is kind of thick though. I'm just saying, I'm trying, you know. And then I end up fucking, even though it's like, I don't think she's all that. This is what I was talking about from before, is that there's a difference between physical attraction and sexual attraction. That also goes for us guys too, when we're talking to women. You said do it with the lights off with a 1. Hilarious. But I say that to say this though. I fucked all types of women, and this is the crazy part. This is why I keep telling motherfuckers. There is no difference in difficulty in getting a girl based off of her looks. A lot of guys think if a girl's a 10, it's gonna be harder to get her than a girl who's a 6. That is bullshit. Straight bullshit. And I'm gonna tell you why. Because your rating of a woman has nothing to do with how easy or difficult she might be to get. Because you have to understand that 1, how you view her is not how she might view herself. That's 1. 2, you don't understand her confidence level. You don't understand if she's attracted to you the way that you might be attracted to her. You understand what I'm saying? You looking at her like, oh, she's a 6 and it's gonna be easy for me to smash. She looking at you like you're a 0. You feel me? Like, you looking at this chick and you're like, oh, she like a 5. I could get that easy. And she looking at you like, this nigga's a negative fucking 2. Terrible. It's terrible. So a lot of y'all be sitting there thinking that it's gonna be easier to get a chick because you think, like, for example, see, Jay Kaiser said he liked chubby bitches. Example, a dude thinks that because a chick is fat or a little bit overweight, that's gonna make it easy for him to pull than a chick who's in shape. No, sir. Listen, I told you, I've been with all types of women. Skinny women, fat women, short women, tall women. I've been with women who are dwarfs. You understand what I'm saying? I've been with women who are taller than me. I've been with women who are feminists. You understand what I'm saying? I've been with old women. Like I told you, I fucked the women who was damn near 70 years old. You understand what I'm saying? So I've been with all types of chicks. And this is what I learned, and this is what I found out from other guys that I know who's done the same thing I have. Because I have a lot of friends that I roll with and dudes that I knew in my past who we compare notes and it's the same shit. Where dudes is like, man, you know, they meet a bad chick, they smash, and then they're like, yo, that shit was the bomb. Then they meet another bad chick, they smash, and the shit was whack. Or they meet a chick who they think is like average, like a 5 or 6, and the fucking pussy's amazing. And then they meet another 5 or 6 and the pussy's trash. So Her being, visually appealing to you or not, or her level of attractiveness has nothing to do with your enjoyment with the sex. Also, the reason why that is because whatever you deem that girl to be, versus, on a scale is your opinion, but you have to also take into account sexual compatibility. So you might actually, for example, you might meet a chick who's really hot. You're like, damn, this chick is bad as fuck. And you're fucking her, and you're like, why is this shit so regular to me? I'm not really feeling it. It's because you're not sexually compatible with that hot bitch. There might be another hot chick you're sexually compatible with, but not that one. You understand what I'm saying? So, but again, this is the type of shit you learn when you're out here in the game doing things. See, this is why when dudes be always talking about baddies, I know he ain't got no game. I know it. I already know. You understand what I'm saying? I already know. So the problem is, JP, hold on. I'm gonna get to this question later. Certified Tyrone, hold on, I'm gonna guide you. But JPAZ said, shout out to JP, he said, I fucked a lesbian feminist. Funny how she still like to get the dick. Facts. Nigga, feminist, shout out to my dude Alfie Kingdom in the building. What's going on, fam? Bruh, feminists love the dick, bro. What are you talking about? They love it. Man, listen. You know how many, listen, I fuck so many feminists, it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. They be like, Locario, I don't agree with the things you're saying. You're so misogynistic and yada, 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 blah, 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 blah. And then it turns into this. You know what I'm saying? Like, Locario, why do you say these things? I just can't believe it because in this and blah, 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 blah. And then that's so it just turned into that. You understand what I'm saying? Feminists love the D. You understand? Listen, man, I've been with all types of feminists. I've been with the most feminine looking feminist to the fucking most dyke looking half head shaved feminists. You understand what I'm saying? Listen, I've been with all types of women, bro. There was a chick that I was with a goddamn mohawk and shit. You understand? She used to wear those fucking, she had a mohawk tattoos and like them fucking combat boots and shit. You understand? But she had a fatty and some titties. You know what I mean? But I'm telling you, that shit looked like she ride a motorcycle all day. You understand? But I'm telling you guys, it's all the same shit. You're still dealing with a woman. You understand? They still all want to be led. They talk all that shit about, oh yeah, this and that, but they listen, when it comes down to it, they still want a man. All of them. Just is what it is. You understand? Now, I'll warn you this thing. You don't want to deal with those feminist chicks who are like the super man-hating feminists. Because the women I was dealing with, they weren't man-hating. They just, had their little ideas and shit or whatever. You understand? But what I'm saying is that I've been with so many women that I understand certain things that a guy who hasn't been out there is not going to understand. They'll just assume based off of their own limited experience. You understand? So a lot of guys have limited experience in the game when it comes to dealing with women, and then they try to put their boys on or teach and do all this other extra shit, and I'm like, bruh, y'all know what you're talking about. Like, soon as a nigga say, oh, it's all about the money, I'm like, nigga, I was fucking dudes, girls, and these niggas they have more money than me. So what are you talking about? You understand? Like, I used to fuck with women who would buy me shit, give me money, do all this other stuff when I was broke. I've had women who would try to leave their man who had money to get with my broke ass. Huh? If it's all about the money, why is she trying to leave her man with the money to get with a nigga like me who's broke? Huh? Like what's going on? Like, I literally had to tell women, listen, don't leave your man. Okay, don't leave him. Do y'all know how many marriages and relationships I've saved by begging the woman, pleading, listen, don't leave this nigga. I'm not gonna be with you. Don't leave him. Go back. You understand what I'm saying? Go back. Like, a lot of niggas owe me, bro. I'm telling you. I'm like, Jesus Christ. Like I'm telling y'all. Y'all don't want to listen. It's the weirdest feeling to be in a situation where a woman is actually trying to leave her situation for you. And all you did was smash. She's ready to go. Like, listen, this is how crazy it is. I've had women, and this is all bullshit, but they would say it anyway. I'm like, fuck out of here. I'll look at them and be like this.
Get the fuck out of here! Get the fuck out of here!
But this is the thing. I'm gonna give y'all all the information today. Exactly. JP said, dudes owe me royalties. Facts. Niggas owe me royalties. No, but it's the thing. I've been with women. This is the craziest fucking shit ever. And this is, I already knew they was bullshitting. I was like, get the fuck out of here. But this is what they say, right? I've been with women on multiple occasions where this happened, where I smash one time, like the first time I smashed. Like, it could be like the first date, or I just randomly met a chick at the bar or something, or, I just hooked up with her off a dating site or whatever. So I smashed a chick one time. And the chick liked it so much that she's telling me, and I'm not prompting her to tell me this. I'm not telling her that I require this or whatever, right? But she would tell me, hey, I want to see you again, and I don't want to be with anybody else but you. And I'm like, what? Like, bitch, I just met you. What the fuck are you talking about? And then this is the crazy part. Some of the women that I dealt with, because I was like, she on some bullshit. She just saying that because she in the moment, right? But there was one or two girls I remember specifically who they were saying that shit, and they was trying to prove it to me by like buying me gifts and doing extra shit. And again, with these women, I had to tell them, because then what I noticed is that they were calling me more, texting me more than usual. And I said, yo, listen, all that shit you was talking about not wanting to be with anybody else, like, stop, please. Like go talk to other niggas. You understand? Like, there was times where I would want to hook up my boys with the chick I was smashing because she was trying to just be with me. Like, I was literally trying to hook her up with my other dudes. You understand what I'm saying? I'm not bullshitting y'all niggas. This is how crazy it is. You see what I'm saying? And so the reason is this, guys. And this is what I noticed with some situations like that. What happens is, and again, all of this stuff I'm telling you is because I live this shit. I have friends who live this shit, and I've been in all these types of situations multiple times. What happens is this: most guys don't have game, or their game is weak. It's basically the same thing. If I'm saying a game is weak, you ain't got no fucking game, right? So what happens is that when a woman meets a guy who has game, this guy right here, right? What happens is that she wants to hold on to the situation. Now, what a lot of beta male niggas do is they want to hoard the pussy for themselves. So she thinks that I might have that same feeling, meaning like, oh man, I really like this guy. Let me prove to him that I'm going to save the pussy for him. And I'm like, no. Go fuck them other niggas, please. Like fuck out of here. You understand what I'm saying? Like, do not be blowing up my phone. Don't be hitting me up all the time. I don't know you like that. We just had sex one time. You understand? Sometimes it might be twice or whatever. But now she's hooked. She want to fucking be with a nigga. And I'm like, no. See, dudes be trying to fucking like beg a chick to be with them. But niggas with game have to tell a chick, chill. You feel what I'm saying? This is what I'm saying. Dudes with game have to tell women, chill the fuck out. Like, have you ever been in a situation? See, I'm just going in. You understand what I'm saying? I'm just going in. Have you ever been in a situation where you're with a chick and she wants to D so bad that she gets aggressive? You understand? Like, you know, it's some of the shit I might not have been in, but I'm just telling y'all, this is the type of shit that you might run into when you step up your game. You understand? See, because what happens is when you step up your game, you're more attractive to women. That's just how it works. You understand what I'm saying? You're a different type of dude than the other guys. You understand? But Iceberg S said Tyrone problems, hilarious. This is the thing. Like, sometimes you'll be in a situation with a woman and she wants to D so bad.
Dick is a gift.
She wants it so bad.
It's a gift.
You understand?
It's a gift.
And what happens is that she gets a little bit aggressive because you may not necessarily be thirsty for the pussy. See, what happens is that when you're a guy who has game, let's say you're out here, you're dating, you're doing your thing, you don't have a hard time getting sex. So let's say you chilling with a girl to get coffee tomorrow, but you already fucked this girl, some other girl yesterday, and you got another girl that you're supposed to be fucking the day after tomorrow. So you're like, I got pussy all over the place. So now you're talking to this girl getting coffee and you're just chilling here, laying back and having a good time interacting with her. And she's interested in you because you're attractive to her, because you have game. You're the type of guy who knows how to get girls. So therefore she wants to be down with the situation. Now, you might have been fucking for so long the night before that your dick is still kind of swollen from fucking so much. And this chick, she want to get it in. Now, you might want to smash too, but you're not really as thirsty to jump on it like a regular motherfucker or trying to make it happen that way, because you don't necessarily need it. You're like, I could take it, I could not take it, I could take it, I could not take it, I could take it, I could not take it, whatever. But because she's so interested in you and she wants to D, she gets a little bit aggressive, because now what happens is that you're different than most other guys who's thirsty for her pussy. And on top of that, not only are you different, she's more attracted to you than the average guy that's thirsty for her pussy, which makes her more attracted to you to make her want the D more. And the craziest shit is when you're dealing with a woman who is so aggressive for the D. It's interesting Because what's interesting is women sometimes when they're aggressive for the D will do shit to you that if you was to do that to a woman, you'll be getting a charge. You understand? You know what I'm saying? Like, it'll be an issue. But because, you know, you're a dude and she's a chick and she's not used to dealing with guys that she wants to D from so bad, this is the reaction that happens sometimes. Just is what it is. You understand? It just is what it is. You understand? But guys, if you want to call up, the calling number is 516-387-1224, 516-387-1224. If you got a question, put a Q in the chat and we will get to the questions. You feel me? But let me get to some of these questions. Let me get to some of these questions and see what's popping. So Kingley said, when you say to find things about yourself, could you elaborate more? I mean, if a chick is acting standoffish, bitchy, I just walk away. What is there to learn about that? Well, it's the thing. When you're out there talking to women, right? And let's say a chick is acting bitchy and standoffish, right? And you're not feeling that. That's gonna be like, man, this chick is on some bullshit. And you walk away. You understand you ain't got no tolerance for the bullshit. You understand that about yourself. Right now, another guy may be dealing with a woman and she's acting standoffish and bitchy, and he may have more tolerance than you. And then he may still try to holler at her. He might still not get her, but he has a little bit more tolerance than you do. So you understand what you like, what you don't like, what you will actually deal with, what you're not going to deal with. You understand? And then on the flip side, what happens is that when you do get things going, you start to recognize more the signs women give you when they're actually interested in you. But that comes with practice and you being out there. You understand what I'm saying? That's what happens. So FPS Croatia says, why would someone try to avoid direct game like saying I want sex right off the bat? They think it won't ever work. Well, the thing is, guys avoid direct game or just being direct with a chick because they don't want to have to deal with, you know, the rejection. So a lot of times when guys are indirect, it delays the rejection a lot of times because you're not necessarily directly letting her know what you want to make happen. But the problem with that is that when you do that, when you're indirect, you open yourself up to get your time wasted a lot. You understand what I'm saying? So that's what it is. You said if you're a member of the Bad Boy membership, is the coaching and email questions still on the same price on the web? Yes. So if you join the Bad Boy membership, you get email coaching for free. You feel what I'm saying? So go to badboymembership.com to get that shit cracking. You said, I notice when I go out, women always compliment me on my teeth and smile. What are ways I can use that to build sexual tension? Oh, listen. They throwing you the alley-oop, my nigga. You understand? If you're chilling with a chick and she say, you know, let's say y'all talking, y'all shooting shit. She's like, oh my God, you have such a beautiful smile. You look at her and you say, girl, come on. You just saying that because you want to fuck me. Like, why don't you just be honest and stop BSing and just let me know you want to fuck? I can tell you want to fuck me. And then she's like, no, I don't. Why? You understand? Now you're in a conversation about y'all fucking. You understand what I'm saying? Like, use that shit to your advantage. Use it. You see what I'm saying? That's what you got to do. So Locario, have you ever smashed 80-year-olds? Nah, I haven't yet. I might. You never know. You never know. You know what I'm saying? You never fucking know. So who knows? You say you think your environment plays a part, whether you get a lot of women or not? No, no, not at all. It's not your environment that plays a part in it. Now, this is the thing. I will say, if you are in an area where you don't have access to women, a lot of women, that can hurt in that sense, meaning because you don't have access, that's why it's difficult. But when I say that your environment doesn't play a role, I'm saying that based off of your environment doesn't dictate you being able to get a woman or not get a woman if there's women there. You understand? So what I mean is, a lot of guys say, man, well, I got to travel overseas to, April's funny. She said she'll be 80 next year. Hilarious. But here's the thing. A lot of dudes say, well, I got to travel overseas to get chicks. No, you don't. They're like, well, that environment, no, it's not. You see what I'm saying? Like, so the environment doesn't matter. Like when we were shooting the Game Kings, me and Miles traveled to different states. We were smashing chicks in different states. It wasn't like, damn, well, we're in this environment, so it's going to be hard for us to get women. We got to wait until we get back to New York or wherever. No, wherever we went, we'd holler at chicks and get shit popping. So it wasn't like, well, because I'm in this state, no, stop. That's crazy. That's a cope that motherfuckers be talking, they be having and shit. He said, don't those type of women have daddy issues if they leave their man for a dude they just met? No, it's not that they have daddy issues, right? What it is that they usually see. Let me explain that to you, right? This is real important for guys to know. Let me turn the music off for a second for this, right? So usually, if a woman is influenced to leave her man because some new dude came into the picture, that means that her man was a guy she never really was into in the first place. Like she never really loved or respected him, or maybe she did love and respect him at some point and then she stopped because of like whatever reason. Maybe he was doing some shit that made her not attract him, whatever. But either way, she's not attached to that guy. You understand? Which is why it's easy for her to just jump ship. So a lot of times in the red pill, when they be talking about, a woman being hypergamous or monkey branching and all that other shit, that shit only happens when she's with a guy that she's not really feeling. Right? So if you're a guy she's really feeling, that's most likely not going to happen like that. Because when a woman's really feeling you, it's hard for her to just up and leave when a random motherfucker comes through. Why? Because one, she's already emotionally attached to you. She's in love with you. And even if she had the thought to do that, she's stepping into the unknown. So she's not going to usually leave a situation that she knows, that she loves, that she cherishes for some random shit that's unknown. The only reason why she's going to leave for the random shit that's unknown is because the unknown thing seems more interesting, more beneficial than what she has now. And that would mean that what she has now, she does not value. And if she does not value what she has now, that means that she doesn't see you as the type of guy that she really respects, values, and loves and wants to be with. You see what I'm saying? Let me take one of these calls real quick. Let's go to 617-617. What's popping? What's going on?
Locario, what's up, bro? It's funny you talk about this topic, man, because I was...
Wait, hold on. Did you donate?
Nah, but I'm gonna do this after this show.
No, you gotta listen. I'm gonna hang up and then hit the donate at the top of the chat and then call back. You feel me? So we're gonna make that happen. Appreciate you, fam. All right, so let me get to some more of these questions. Hold on. So Mr. Don said, no, this question is not answered in your Bad Boy membership. How to vet a woman video. How do you train/coach a woman to do what you want and how not to do it exactly? What? I don't know what the fuck you talking about. You got to call in Mr. Dan. I don't know what you're talking about. You say, why have 3 bitches when I can have 9? What? Nigga, you can't handle 9 chicks. Stop it. Y'all motherfuckers. Y'all motherfuckers be on that shit. Is that from the guy? Because there was a dude on social media that I saw It was a thing where he said he had nine wives. He had to schedule sex or some shit. You feel what I'm saying? That's crazy. But yeah, a lot. Listen, this is the funny part. Most dudes can't handle dealing with a lot of women. Let's keep it real. Let's keep it real. See, let me tell you some other shit. Most niggas should not try to be in an open relationship because most of y'all ain't gonna be able to do that shit. Like if you were thinking about it, see, open relationships work best with niggas who know how to get women. If you don't know how to, like if you have a hard time getting women, nigga, be monogamous. Get you a nice lady and stay with her ass. You understand what I'm saying? Don't try this. Get yourself a nice lady and stay with her and treat her right. Treat her right. And hope some other nigga don't come and snatch her up. That's all I'm saying. Get you a nice woman, treat her right, and just keep your fingers crossed. That's what you can do. Because let me tell you what's going to happen if you try to be in an open relationship with your girl and you have a hard time getting women. Your girl's going to be out with other niggas while you at home playing Xbox. You understand what I'm saying? That's what's going to happen. So I'm just warning y'all. Let me get to the, okay, I think you called back. 617, what's popping? Who's this?
Yeah, I donated, man.
That's what's up. Appreciate it.
Yeah, no doubt. My fault about that. Recognize the etiquette, you know? But yeah, man, I was just talking about like the situation, like it's funny, your whole topic, man, like that's how I started my whole situation when I first started learning game, man. Like I used to literally go to work, come back, consume, like pick up content every fucking day, never went out, and every time I went out, man, I literally like freeze. Like it was just crazy, man. Like if you really want to get that game, y'all, I'm telling you, man, y'all gotta go out there and put y'all fucking bid in, man. No bullshit. Like you gotta go out there and do your shit. You know what I'm saying? That's how I was able to reach out to Satori, man. I used to literally fly. I used to literally go out to New York every day, man, just to, you know what I'm saying, just to boost my shit.
Right. Yeah, that's what you got to do. That's what I tell guys, man. It's like,
yeah, man.
Because you learn a lot about yourself and what you need to work on while doing it. But if you don't do it, you don't know what you need to work on, and then you're stuck in the same spot. So then when you finally try to go out there and do something, you're not able to do anything because you haven't been practicing doing it in the first place. So, that's why I tell guys they got to go out there and feel the energy, feel the vibe. They got to, because this is the thing. A lot of what you do when you're interacting with women that actually makes you attract them is a lot of subconscious shit that you might not necessarily even recognize. So what happens is that the better you get at talking to women, the better you get at interacting with them, to the point where you start saying shit and doing shit and going back and forth without you even really noticing or having to think about it. And it just flows naturally. But that doesn't happen unless guys are actually out there going and doing what they got to do. You know what I'm saying?
Facts. Hey, Locario, here's another thing too.
Right.
That's why dudes like you, Steve, and them, like that's why get you a coach, man. If you're struggling out there, get you a coach, somebody that holds you accountable, man. Like that's what I did.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I had someone who held me accountable, even though I was doing like a boot camp situation where I was literally in the field on the streets of New York, Union Square, Times Square. I was, man, that dude's like, go in there, don't be a bitch.
Right. No, that's what I'm saying.
I don't see you a few times out there too, Locario, man. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, word. Yeah. Holler at me if you see me. Tell me to say what up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Definitely, man.
Yes, sir. But yo, man,
I appreciate
the call, my brother.
Topic, man. Yeah, y'all.
All right, my brother. Appreciate the call, man. Mahalo. Lord J-Mo, the call-in number is 516-387-1224 is the number. So you can call in. If you want to call in, that is the number right there. All right, let me go to 929. 929, what's popping? Who this?
Hey, Mr. Locario, what's going on? G, yes, I donated.
Appreciate it. So what's going on?
yeah, what's going on. One thing that I learned from you and Miles from the videos and put into practice in real life is putting myself out there and having amnesia on the dating apps and really figuring out and finding out that it's really a numbers game, like a heavy numbers game.
Right.
My question to you, as far as online dating, is how do you go about when women open you first? Because I have a couple of chicks, you know, they open me first. Hey, what's going on? Or what's up? And it throws me off because I have an opener. But would I say the same thing to them, like the same opener if they open me first?
Yeah, same shit. But the thing is, you just gear it towards what they are saying when they first message you. So like okay, so what's the first thing you be sending girls usually?
I pick something out from their bio, their pictures or something like that, and I'll open them up with that.
Okay, so you can still do the same thing. So if she says, what's up, you could be like, hey, what's going on? And then go into what you was going to say from the beginning. You could be like, you're like, hey, what's up? You know, I noticed on your bio, you did the blah, 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 blah. And then you know what I'm saying?
All right, cool. Got it.
Yeah, same shit.
Got it. All right, man.
All right, my brother. I appreciate the call, man. I'm a holler. All right, let's go to 443, then 646. 443, what's popping? Who this?
What's going on, man?
What's popping? What's going on? Did you donate, bro?
Yes, sir.
Appreciate it. So what's going on?
Yes, I just got a quick question. So, you know, I know you say it's about volume, it's about,
Go ahead.
You know, it's about like the numbers game and you know, shit like that.
Right.
But what if you know your type of girl is not just walking around? You know what I mean?
What do you mean? What do you mean your type of girl?
I mean my type of girl. I like Amazon type of girls, like, you know, tall, you know, like BBW. You know what I mean? So they not just walking around. You know what I mean?
So where you from? You from? Baltimore. Okay. So you trying to tell me in Baltimore you don't see no chicks that fit that description?
Yeah, but it's not a high volume of them.
Okay, well, let me ask you this. Is that the type of chick that you would want to wife up?
Yeah.
Okay, now let me ask you this question. If a girl doesn't look like that, but she's cute, would you still fuck her?
Yeah.
Right. So all you do is you play the numbers game and then you find the cute women that you want to fuck those girls at the same time while you're trying to find the tall BBW chicks. So when you come across those ones, you still holler at them, but you supplement it with other cute chicks you want to fuck. So you don't got to sit there and wait and be like, damn, well, I don't want to talk to any girls unless they fit my specific type, because you're going to have girls who you can see as fuckable.
I mean, but it's like, why not? If you have a certain type, why try to fuck with a chick that's not really your type?
I mean,
you have girls that's you know, the skinny or the you know, the middle size, right, or you know, the BBW, but I like the tall Amazon, you know.
Right.
A perfect example was like curly Christian on Instagram. But they not just walking around like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but it's the thing. You can do that, but that's just gonna lower the amount of sex you having. You see what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. So what I'm saying is that you can do that, but that would mean that you would have to put in more work to find more of those type of girls. And then what's going to happen is that that's going to lower the amount of sex you're having. So if you're okay with that, then fine, but that's what you got to do. So what that would mean too is that means you would have to travel out of Baltimore, right? So you can check for them in Baltimore, but then you got to also go to New York. You got to also go to fucking Florida, LA, wherever. You got to go all around, but to find those specific women, because the women who are your specific type are always going to be in small supply. You understand? Because they are.
Right, so that's what I was really calling for, to see what could I do to get my specific woman? And you basically telling me that I would have to
gotta find them, bro.
Because it's low supply, I would have to just travel and shit like that.
Yeah, nigga, hell yeah, that's what you gotta do. So if that's the only chicks you trying to fuck with, then you got to do that because it's always going to be in low supply. Whenever you're narrowing down a type, it's always going to be in low supply. It's like, for example, a person like there's people who say, I only want to date a person from this religion. Okay, well, cool. That's going to narrow your, search, because what's going to happen is not only do you need to find a woman who's that religion, you still got to get along. So now, not only do you have to find a woman who looks that way, y'all still got to fucking get along. You understand what I'm saying? So now you got to play even more of a numbers game than an average nigga. If you just specifically trying to get that type of girl, you see what I'm saying?
Right.
So what would need to happen is
I don't want to waste my time with a chick that I'm just not interested in. You feel what I'm saying? And
right.
So it's just like I know it ain't a big abundance of them. You know what I mean? But
so let me ask you this: hold on. Have you been with those type of women before?
Yeah, and those is the only ones that like, I'm really, really attracted to. I mean, the other chicks, they cool, but it's just like, that's just what I like. And I didn't even know that that's what I liked until I started fucking with them. You know what I mean?
Right. And so
but it's just not a big abundance because it's like I wish I did like other types of chicks because you can find them anywhere, but it's just like my type of chick. They just stop walking around.
That's what I'm saying. You got to
just anywhere.
You got to search. But let me ask you this: how many girls that you were with were like that?
Probably about like 5.
Okay, so what happened with them? Why you ain't keep it going? What happened?
I mean, for me, it was just like it's a long history with what I mean with all them for real. One was cheating. One I just really didn't like for real. It's just
So you were in so you was in like relationships with these chicks, and then one of them cheated on you. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
Right. Well, see, that's the thing. The more narrow your type is, the more difficult it is to find because it's a narrow type. That's what I'm saying. Like if this is like the specific thing you want and it has to be that, it's always going to be harder because now you still got to play the numbers game regardless. But now it's like you got to play the numbers game crazy to find those types of women. And that's going to take more effort on your part. But then not only that, you find them, then you got to see if they on point and see if you could make something last with them if that's the case. So, I mean, good luck to you, brother, because I mean that's the hardest shit. You feel what I'm saying? So that's why
I was calling you.
I'm just saying, nigga, that's hard, nigga. That's hard. You gotta you got it, bro. You got some work to do, nigga. See, okay, let me ask you this. Do you still or do you ever fuck with chicks outside that type though?
Yeah, dude, you know what I mean? But I'm the type, I'm not like I wanna.
But they don't do it for you like that.
I want it to be I want it to be mutual. I wanna really, really want you. I want her to really, really want me, and I don't wanna give a bitch I don't wanna give a chick my half, you know what I mean? Like I really, really wanna
see what I was saying.
Have it be a
April said go to a WNBA game or some shit. But it's I'll say to this is that definitely, you got to put in the work to find those girls. But what I would say to you is this: I would suggest that you also try to find other women who's either close to that or similar to still interact with, because you might find a woman you like who may not necessarily be that exact type. And then you might find out you like her too. So what happens is that you might be stopping yourself from getting situations that could benefit you because your type is too narrow. You understand what I'm saying? Now I understand you like what you like. Like you like what you like, but also you still want to be able to open it up just a little bit so that you can have a little bit more to play around with. You feel what I'm saying? Because imagine a month go by, you don't see no chick that look like that. You're just not gonna fuck with no women. You're just gonna be like, well, fuck it. You know what I'm saying? Like, you see what I mean? No,
and that's the thing. I don't just not like, you know what I mean? I get what I can get, but you know what I mean? And April funny as shit. I'm not like, and that's the thing, like, you know, I don't like the BBWs that look like a WNBA woman. Like she has to have a shape. You know what I mean? So
give me an example. Hold on. Give me an example of like a celebrity that looks like the type of chick you like.
Well, I don't have a celebrity, but I had told you the girl on Instagram.
What's her Instagram? Hold on,
that look like the type of girl I like.
What's her Instagram? Because I don't know who you're talking about. What's her name? What's her name on Instagram?
Curvy, curly, Chrissy.
Curvy, curly, Chrissy. Okay, I think I see.
Yeah.
Oh, this nigga, you want them fucking huge.
I told you I want an Amazon, yo. Nigga, I ain't, you know what I mean?
Nigga, you about to be lonely for the rest of your life, nigga. It's over. So it's over, nigga. You know how many chicks don't look like this, bro? You gotta.
That's what I was saying,
nigga. You gotta fucking you gotta become friends with like one of these rap niggas or some shit and fucking like. But yo, that's what I'm saying. Most women don't look like this, bro. This is like small. This is like in super small abundance, bro. You're gonna have to, man, nigga. Yeah, you're gonna have to search, bro. You're gonna have to search the world. You're gonna have to go to another country. You gotta go to Africa somewhere or something, bro. Jesus Christ, nigga. Y'all crazy. You crazy. But hey, listen, what I do like though is that you know what you like though. That's better than most motherfuckers. So at least you know what you like. But all I'm saying is that chicks that look like that is not that many women out there like in abundance, you know what I'm saying, all over the place. You see what I'm saying? So you gotta go to like another country or spot that has more women that look like that generally. You know what I'm saying? Cause nigga, yeah, that's some other shit. You feel what I'm saying?
Already, I appreciate it, brother.
All right, bro. All right, man. I'm a holler, man. All right, be safe, bro. Peace. Yeah, that's the thing, guys. Like, you know, based off what you're looking for, man. You know, April said we're going to Miami or Houston and shit. But yeah, that's the thing. You gotta when you figure out, okay, this is the type that I like, you gotta understand the, you know, how many chicks are out there like that though, man. You know what I'm saying? He said, truth is inside you. Say you gotta find a fat bitch and take her to the chop shop to get that bill. That's facts. That's facts. Yeah, that's probably his best bet. You gotta find a fat joint and then just like help her sculpt the body or something, man, because that's crazy. You know what I'm saying? Let's go to 646 to 956 and 734. 646, what's popping?
Hey man, how you doing? I donated.
Appreciate it. So what's going on? What's popping?
Yo, I'm getting emotional right now. My girl left me.
This nigga.
I gotta be.
Nigga, you want me to hit the button? Just tell me you want me to hit the button.
No, I'm serious.
Get out of here, you damn nigga!
All right, let's go to 956. 956 is popping.
Hey, Mr. Locario, how's it going? Doing good?
I'm chilling, my brother. Did you donate?
Yeah, I'm doing good. I've been watching you for like years since I was like, I don't know, for 5 years straight. Mm-hmm. But I do agree, like when you say like you can't really just look at the videos and just cherry pick information and then just expect to know women.
Right.
I do 100% agree with you. Like, you have to be out there and stuff like that.
Right.
The only question I have, Mr. Locario, is that I'm in a situation right now, and the thing is that I used to be in abundance of women because I put myself in a situation like where a lot of women worked, and I didn't give a damn if I smashed them at work. That was just how I met women. That was pretty bad of me. I think that breaks like a lot of ethics. But the situation that I'm in right now is that me and this girl, you know, we're talking and stuff like that. She wants to continue this thing going for till I move out of my hometown. And I saw one of your videos. We're doing like a long distance thing. And I 100% agree with you. Yeah. Yeah. So I 100% agree with you when you say, like, you know, she can never come and see you, then she was never really that into you, and you can just move on like with your life, correct?
Right.
Yeah. So my question is to you is that we're dating and stuff like that, but goddamn, Locario, how would I know if like my chick is like smashing other dudes or not? And the only thing I say that because this is like our pattern. Like, is it possible that, because you're right, there is like an alpha guy and there's a beta guy, right? Is it possible to, like, she's just getting smashed and the beta dude, which is me, is basically the guy that talks to her on the phone and just sleeps with her every night?
Wait, hold on. How long you been with this girl?
We've been on and off for like five years. Yeah.
Okay, so this is like your girlfriend. Like, this is your girl, right?
Yeah, but the thing is, like, we always get into like arguments and stuff like that. And the thing is, like, this week or two, these well, I can tell you why, but this week she's kind of been like cold and shit like that. And I haven't been losing my frame or anything like that. But it's just kind of like, you know, usually like if there's like a high interest, like they would get back with you and stuff like that.
So wait.
You know, just basically
hold on. Let me get this straight. So you say y'all are doing a long distance thing right now?
Yes.
And where are you and where's she?
We're 9 hours away. We're in Texas, but like we're 9 hours apart.
Oh wow. Okay, so like a 9-hour drive?
Yes.
Jesus. Okay. And so how long have y'all been long distance for?
Nah, just like 3 or 4 months.
Also, it's just beginning. This is like the beginning of the long distance.
Yes, because I remember I called her back after we had broke up, and then she ghosted me for 2 months, and then she called me back after. And she's like, okay, we'll work something out.
So wait, so when y'all were together, were y'all living together or y'all living separately?
We were never living with each other. She would always just come by my house, or I would just like go by her house. But we were always like dating.
Okay. And so did y'all have a discussion about y'all seeing other people since it's long distance, or was that?
That's what I said. Yeah, that's what I told her. I was like, look, if you want to go this for the long term thing, I'm fine. But like, if you want to smash other dudes, like let me know. I'm fine with it. If you want to do it, just don't lie to me and just say like you're not gonna do it. You know, give me that kind of respect or what. And she's like, okay, like that's fine. But the thing is, like, something happened like on 420. I don't know if you want to hear about it.
No, I want to hear about it. Go in real quick. Go ahead. I mean, I want to hear this. Go ahead.
Yeah. Okay, so the thing is, like, she smokes a lot, and the thing is, like, she has always told me, like, and it's like you said, you have to know your girl a lot to kind of understand the patterns. So, like, she has always told me, like, you know, hey, I'm high. Like, she had no problem, like, telling me, like, she was always stoned, right? And this time around 420, she went MIA, Locario. And I was just like, all right, like, she called me, like, around 12 o'clock, like, at lunch, because this is, like, a long distance thing. And I didn't answer because I was too busy. And then I just texted her, like, at 2 p.m., just telling her, hey, like, couldn't get back at you, but, you know, call me after work. She didn't call me after work. She called me, like, around 8 p.m. And she just tells me, like, hey, like, what are you doing? And I text her 2 hours later, like, around 10. I was like, hey, like, you know, I'm just here chilling or whatnot. And then I didn't hear from her till like 1 a.m. And when we were talking, she called me and she basically told me, this is bullshit, by the way. I don't know, maybe it's just me, but you know the game more than I do.
What did she say?
She basically tells me, no. she basically said no. Yeah, no, I was really tired after work. I just ate pizza with my brother, and we talked a lot because there's like a family situation going on. Yeah. And
no, wait. Stop. Okay, hold on. So when you brought up, because see, this is the thing. When y'all first did the long distance thing, I know y'all gonna be long distance. Did you say to her, we're going to see other people, or did you say to her, it's okay if you fuck other guys? Which one did you say?
I to be honest with you, I think I said yeah. I think I asked her if she wanted to do that. I didn't really like assumed it. Like I just asked her.
Okay, so
like,
you
hey,
asked her. You asked her, does she want to like see other dudes when she's not, since it's long distance? That's what you asked her.
Yeah.
And then what did she say to that?
She said no, that she didn't want to date other people, and that if she was going to do something, that she would let me know.
Now let me ask you this: Do you want to fuck with other girls, and are you fucking other girls right now?
Okay, so this is where it gets real interesting. So we had like an argument like 2 days ago, and I basically told her. And I think she's gonna get back at me. I mean, you'd be the decipher of that. So basically, I told her 7 weeks ago, no, actually 2 months ago, before I went to go see her, that I smashed like a girl, and I thought I would tell her because I feel like I want to be coming from a place of integrity. I mean, you can just say like some things are better left unsaid, but honestly, I just cared about her so much, or like I didn't want to be. That's not my kind of character to just go along with it. So I just told her, and I told her, look. Since I did it, she basically asked me some gnarly questions. Like she asked me if I came and all this other shit. But basically, I told her, this was 2 days ago, and I told her, look, since I did this, like you let me know if you want to do it too or what. She's like, nah, like she told me no, but I mean, you tell me about the situation. You think she didn't get back at me or anything like that?
Well, this is the thing. This is the issue with your situation. You never established anything about y'all being together and still fucking with other people. So nothing has been clear. So now you doing that is gonna feel some type of way because now you basically like cheated on her essentially. Because you're right. So that's what I'm saying. Like you have to be clear on the situation and tell her, hey, look, this is what I want us to do. And then and then she's like, okay, cool. And then that's agreed upon. And then y'all go forth. Right now, she's saying, I'm not going to fuck nobody. And then you didn't tell her you was going to fuck other women, but you did, right?
Yes.
So this is what I'm saying. So that's going to be an issue right there. So now you and her got to have a conversation and say what we're going to be doing in this situation, right? And it has to be clear what y'all are both going to do in the situation. You understand? Now my thing is, I think that she smashed some dude. You understand what I'm saying? But she doesn't want to tell you she did. You understand? But I think she did. You know what I mean? But whether she did or not is not the issue. The issue is you have to be clear on what's going to happen, or it's going to be more drama and nonsense because shit isn't clear, and then y'all both going to be doing shit on the side, or something's going to happen here, and you're going to feel some type of way about it here, and then that's going to cause more confusion. You see what I'm saying? So you have to have a conversation. You have to have a gnarly conversation and be clear. You know what I'm saying?
But yeah, I understand. But like, how do I go about it though? Because I already asked her, even after like telling her, like, hey, I smashed this girl. I even told her again, like, hey, do you want to smash? Like,
no. This
dude.
No, this is what I'm saying. You don't need to ask her. You tell her what you want to happen. So you say, hey, listen, since we are doing long distance and I want to still be with you, this is what's going to go down. I'm going to see other women. You can see other guys. Got it? Do you understand that? Good. And then she says, okay, I get it. And that's the end of the conversation. You see what I'm saying? Like, that's what it is.
Is that
right?
So like asking is kind of more like a feminine kind of.
Just tell her what it is. And then if she has an issue with it, she might say something. But you tell her, hey, listen, because this is the thing, you got to figure out what you want. So my question to you is, what do you want to do?
I want her not smashing other dudes, and I want her all to myself. But I mean, that's not a guarantee, though.
Okay, so no. Again, what do you want to do, not what you want her to do. What do you want to do?
With her or just me in general?
Just you in general. What do you want with your situation? Like if you have the perfect situation, what would you want?
I mean, to be honest with you, I wish she could just tell me out front, like, if she smashed or not. And then if she did, and then I wouldn't want nothing to do with her after that.
Bro,
because now I know.
Forget her for a second. What do you want? She doesn't exist right now. You're yes. What do you want in a relationship with a woman right now? What do you want to happen?
Honest, my bad. I would say honesty, integrity, and just really transparent.
No, I'm talking about what type of situation do you want? So, for example, you might say, "Hey, I want to be with a chick where we have a long distance situation, but I'm fucking these girls and she's not fucking anybody." Or I want a situation where we both doing our thing and then we come back. Like, what is the situation you want to happen?
I want to be fucking other girls, and I want her fucking with nobody else.
So you want to fuck, but you don't want her fucking.
Yeah, that's pretty bad. I know.
No. Okay, so now, why are you not telling her this?
Oh, because I'm gonna get backlash for it. She ain't gonna roll with that.
How do you know?
But I mean, it's like
I know why she's not gonna roll with it. But why do you think? How do you know?
Because she's told me before, like, hey, she doesn't like. I don't know. I'm gonna be honest. I just don't know. I guess it's just an intuitive sense that I know how she is, and I don't think she would want me. But you're right. I should probably test the water, man. If I had the balls to tell her that, I mean, she'd probably laugh her ass off if I told her that.
Yo, listen. See, the reason why she's not gonna go for that is because you don't have the balls to say it, and you're not about that life, bro. That's why she's not gonna go for it. You understand what I'm saying? Because what happens is that for a woman to go for something, she needs to see that you're a particular type of guy that she would want to go for that with. But the fact that you're scared to even tell her, that means that she's not going to go for that because she doesn't see you as that guy. You understand? Like what I'm saying is that you have to be super confident and about what you're about to say, this is what I want. And so this is what happens, right? This is why I ask you, what do you want? Because if you stand firm in what you want and say, this is what I want to happen, and she believes that, then what's going to happen is that if she wants you, she has to go along with your program. But right now, what's happening is that you're not the type of guy who believes in what you want because this is the thing. You could tell her, this is what I want, and she could say, you know what? Well, I don't want to be with you anymore. But you seem like you're not ready to take that risk. You see what I'm saying? So yeah. So because you're not ready to lose her, that's why you can't get her to do this. You see what I'm saying? And most likely, that's what I'm saying. You have to be able to say, this is what I want, and either I'm gonna get it from you or I'm gonna get it from somebody else, but I'm gonna get it. And so she has to see that you're that type of dude. But right now, you're not that type of guy, bro. So it's not going to happen. You got to let her know, like, hey, listen, I'm serious about this. And if like basically you should tell her this, listen, this is what I want. Right. And then have her respond and say yes or no. If she says yes, cool, you're going to make it happen. If she says no, whatever it is like that, you say, well, listen, I want this. So either you're going to give it to me and we're going to be together, or you're not going to give it to me and we're not going to be together. You choose. You see what I'm saying? But can you handle that?
Yeah, I mean, to be honest, I'm pretty open-minded. I mean, I would try that too. Would it be the same way too if I also said, like, okay, like if let's say, for example, yeah, I do want to smash her, but let's say, for example, I'll just go back to like saying, okay, I'm not gonna smash. I mean, I already broke it, but since maybe I'll go back to like, okay, I don't want you smashing any guys. I'm not gonna smash any woman. Can it be the same delivery too? Or like,
well, do you want that though?
I think I want both.
You can't have both. You got to pick one, man. Listen. All I'm gonna say is I got to run in a second. Well, this is what I'm saying is this: you got to figure out what the fuck you want, relay that to your girl, and then have a conversation about that. And if that's what you really want, if whatever you think about what you want is really what you want, then you got to be able to man up and say, okay, I'm going to do this. And she either has to follow or she got to go. And that's that. You see what I'm saying? That's really all it is. You see what I'm saying?
But the thing is, like, even though you think she smashed on 4, I know you gotta go. I'm sorry about that. But like, even if you think like she smashed on 420, and me and her deciphered before like we weren't gonna smash on each other, doesn't that mean she's just not a girl of integrity?
But I mean, does that mean you're not a guy of integrity? Because you smashed some other chick, right?
Yeah, I smashed too. Yeah, you're right.
You see what I'm saying? Yeah. So that's what I'm saying. You worried about the wrong shit. So this is what I'm saying, bro. Figure out what you want, relay that to her, and then move forward from there. You feel what I'm saying? That's all you got to do, my brother. All right, man, I'm going to holler at you, man. I got to go, but appreciate the call. All right, I'm going to do these 2 calls real quick, and I'm going to head out. 734 and then 949. 734, what's popping real quick? What's going on?
Yo, what's up? This is Jamie. I donated, bro.
Jamie, what up? What up?
What's up, bro?
So what's good? What's going on?
So I had a statement real quick, and then I had a question real quick. But actually, it was funny because I had a chick that was like long distance, right? And her parents didn't want her like dating like black dudes. She was like an Eastern European chick, right? And one time I had her like she was giving me head, and then her parents called. They were calling her like every few hours, like literally they were that strict, arranged marriages and all that shit. And the way she, like, you know how they talk about like the so-called red pill shit, like the red pill, like what red pilled you and shit. For some guys it's getting cheated on, but for me it was like just watching her switch from like in the moment, like getting off the phone and being like, hi dad, hi dad, I'm just getting off work, and it sounded so believable. Right. So sometimes when I went back, sometimes when I was on the phone with her, I always just felt like she sounded very believable, but you never know what she's doing. You know, so it goes back to the other show about keeping tabs on. You did a show a while ago about keeping tabs on your woman and shit. So that long distance shit, bro. Just know, man, I was right there while she was on the phone. Right. With her dad. He had no idea what the fuck she was doing. So, you know, and then the question, so that shit kind of woke me up a little bit. Cause like she was all small and like innocent looking and shit, but she was with me and shit. I'm like, damn, bro. And she's married to a dude now from the arranged marriage. And I was talking to her, like, we broke up because her parents didn't want us together. It was crazy shit. Like, you know, they moved her all the way to fucking made her go back home to her state because she was staying up here for college and shit. It was crazy shit. Right. But she told me, she was like, well, I was like, so how is this gonna work? I was like, I thought y'all supposed to be like virgins and shit. She was like, well, he doesn't know about you like that. So, you know, I guess I was like, oh damn. So you really niggas just, I see him on Facebook smiling and shit. I'm like, bro, this shit is really crazy how like a lot of white girls and different races and shit like that, they like, I damn near felt like a little bit used and shit, like almost really. Like,
that's what happens, man.
I don't know if I'm being honest.
No, that's what happens, man. It's like, you know, that's the reality of shit. Chicks be doing shit. And a lot of guys don't know all of the stuff women be doing behind closed doors, all the extra stuff. You know what I mean? It's like they get down. You know what I'm saying? Like it's ridiculous.
That fucked me up though. Yeah, that fucked me up though, because I'm like, bro, how did she she literally like naked, like right in front of me. And then like she just switched up like super quick, like her voice and everything. It sounded like she was, I don't know, bro. That shit was just, it was just there, bro. Every time I get off of get off the phone with a chick, I'm like, man, I don't know what this bitch is doing. Right. But my question is, bro. Yeah, so kind of like the other caller before you, bro. Not before the last one, but there was a caller that was talking about his type and shit. For me, it's a little bit easier because I'm like always in the gym and shit. You know what I'm saying? You know, gym maxing and shit. But I'm at the gym and it's like it's like a good source for the type of chicks that I like. But when I'm approaching chicks in there, I kind of like some of them, the way I have to play it is like, I don't say I have to, but I do it like, I use the same shit because it works when I say it. Like you might be a little corny or whatever, but if I see a chick, like if I'm lifting heavy weight, and I see a chick walk by, like look at me or whatever, I'll be like, hey, come stop me real quick, and she'll just laugh or whatever, and I'm like, what you don't got? You can stop me real quick, and we just start talking that way. Or if I see her and she's actually fucking working out, I'll be like, you seem like you know what you're doing. You must be like a trainer or something. Are you new here? Right. And that shit just, the conversation just starts. You know what I'm saying? I can see how they just, if it's a quick answer or a long answer or whatever. And like I told you about last time I was in the gym, It was a girl, her boyfriend was like that while I was talking to her. I had no idea. But, you know what I'm saying? I just introduced myself to her and shit.
Right.
So in that case, I was kind of glad that I just felt her out a little bit. But now I'm like, this is a good place, and it's close by my house, and it's by like a smoothie shop. I usually ask them like about, you know, just gym shit, but I parlay that into like, okay, did you got any cheat meals coming up? Maybe we can go grab one real quick or whatever. Like, you know, it's a place next door that's like a smoothie shop. It's not really a meal, but it's a smoothie place.
Right.
So I do that. It's right there. But I'm like, how do I? Because I kind of, there's so many bad chicks in there, bro. And it's like, it's like, how do I not, like, what do they call that shit? Like, spoil the fucking whatever they call that shit.
Oh, you talking about that?
I want to talk to like, a lot of chicks in there.
Nah, nigga, talk to
like a lot.
Every fucking woman in there, every fucking woman in there that you see that you want to talk to, bro. That's what you got to do. You understand what I'm saying? Because this is the thing. Because this is the thing. This is the thing. When you talk to these women, first of all, most of them aren't necessarily paying attention to you talking to the other women. That's one. Two, when you're talking to the other women, they don't know what the fuck you're talking about. You just seem like a talkative person talking to people and being social. You see what I'm saying? So it doesn't matter how many women you talk to. Plus, when you're talking to them, you're getting to know who's who. So what happens is let's say the first 3 women you talk to, they all got boyfriends. So what difference does it make? They already got a boyfriend. You're going to talk to the 4th girl. You feel what I'm saying? And so the thing is that you just got to go around, be social, interact with them. You feel what I'm saying? And see which ones is choosing up on you. You see what I'm saying? And that's that.
Right.
You see what I mean? Like, don't make it too complicated and worry about what everybody else is thinking. Because one, most of them ain't even worried about what the fuck you doing. They just, you know what I'm saying? They just going into doing their workout and just doing whatever they got to do. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then if you do fuck with a girl there, if you do fuck with a girl there, don't give her the misleading impression that like you're trying to just be with her and you know what I'm saying? Be like, listen, you know, I talk to a lot of different people. This is what I do, blah, blah, blah. So if you see me in the gym talking to some other chick, it is what it is. So you can prompt her at that point. But before that, you ain't got to really, you know, do too much. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I actually told a girl that, like, it was a girl that, this was one of them that was like, I had no idea. She literally told me, because first, I kind of was interested, but I wasn't that motivated to talk to her. She was slamming shit, but she wasn't really like, well, I really like, if I had to choose, if I had to pick, like, who to fuck with in there, she was like, one I kind of will, but she was shooting everything. But we ended up matching on hands, and she was like, you know, I saw you looking at me. And I was like, what? Like, I was thinking in my head, like, what the fuck? So bitches notice me looking at them and shit. I was thinking about that. And she was like, I always wonder why you never came up to me. But it was like, but we didn't end up not hitting it off because I was just being myself. Like, I literally said, like, I'm not looking for a relationship or whatever. Right. And then she was like, she got to talk about spirituality and shit. Cause I told her I liked her energy in person. She was like, oh, energy, you know, all this bullshit you're talking about.
Well, that's what I'm saying. See, that's what I'm saying. Like, the fact that you're talking to her and you filling her out, it's like, okay, I see that this one ain't going nothing really gonna pop off, but that's why you got to keep talking to as many of them in there as possible. You feel what I'm saying? And then you find the ones that you connect with and all that other stuff. But you got to get out of your own head and out of your own mind and worrying about, you know, what everybody else is going to think or what they talking about and all this other stuff, because it don't matter. So until you get to the point where you're dealing with any particular chick that really want to fuck with you, then once y'all start fucking with each other, then you can tell her the protocol if you're going to still be talking to other girls in the fucking gym, so she don't start cock blocking or acting stupid or, you know what I'm saying, or whatever it is. Right. But other than that, then you good, man. You know what I'm saying? But yo, I gotta run out of here, my brother. But I appreciate the call, man. I'm a holla. And anybody else who calls, I'm gonna get you on the next show because I gotta head up out of here. So I appreciate y'all. But make sure you guys go to badboymembership.com. Make sure you guys go join the membership and make sure that you guys get on the Patreon. Also, make sure that you guys go to MrLocario.com to get all the books, programs, all that other good shit. All right. So I'm out of here, guys. Remember, the truth is inside you. Peace on. Shorty's feeling me, it be like that. I say hello when she say hi back. I'm on the right track. I give it to her, then say I'll be right back. You be chasing them, I'm replacing them, making them make the face when I'm smashing you, having dates with them. They do what I say, you be saving them, you be hating because I'm that nigga, I have my way with them. Check my record, I never been a hater. I don't wanna, but nigga, you could date her. I say hi, bye, and see you later, but she steer me up and down like an escalator. 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 She steer me up and down like an escalator. All these bitches, they be wanting my time. She be wanting to fuck when I'm wanting to grind. You tell a hoe to stay, cause you wanting the dime. I tell a hoe to go, I don't wanna be kind. She's excited just off the sight of me, smiling when she says hi, but be crying when she says bye to me. Yes, sir. She be wildin' when she be with you because you are an official and nigga, you ain't as fly as me. Check my record, I never been a hater. I don't wanna, but nigga, you could date her. I say hi, bye, and see you later, but she steer me up and down like an escalator. 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 She steer me up and down like an escalator. She just want me to blow her back out. She just wants you to put the stack out. Niggas thinking they put the Mac down, but they disrespect the game and put the Mac down. Y'all be hating when she be choosing up. Y'all be acting like losers. A shame when niggas that do the fuck. You could be a nigga she playin' or be a nigga with game. There's a difference to what she do with us. Check my record, I never been a hater. I don't wanna, but nigga, you could date her. I say hi, bye, and see you later, but she steer me up and down like an escalator. 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 She steer me up and down like an escalator.